2, 3, 4.
Whatever it was, something crazy, and he bought it back for $1.
It's a genius move.
No.
You don't know about that?
No.
Dave Portnoy, he sold. I don't remember how much he sold it for. He sold the company Barstool Sports for several $1 million.
Are you familiar?
Those are the guys that I can't think of anything funny. Go on.
Yeah.
Sports and stuff.
Sports
They do
and stuff.
sports and stuff. Guys
is
on
this going to be
chicks.
the 30 minutes gets cut of the podcast again?
Well, I'm talking about CEOs. He's doing guy stuff. He sold Barstool for like several $1 million, and then bought it back for legit $1. Like,
But
and
why?
the company had grown; it had gotten bigger.
But why would
Who
they
sold
yeah.
him Barstool for $1?
Who would do that?
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've looked at the details, but that is 100% true. He bought it back
Well, you
for
know
$1.
what, Pat?
That's
Come
like-
correct or don't come at all.
That's like the
I'm just thinking. I didn't know we were going to talk about this.
That's like the Alaska purchase for podcasts. Pennies on the knob.
Louisiana and Florida?
Yes, French.
that.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Out of the gate. So far, we've recorded nothing. We've recorded nothing.
No, we just started.
Yeah.
We're a minute and 20 seconds in.
Well, I also said
And we already got a cut. You might as well just cut the whole minute.
I said the 2 G's.
I'm not cutting anything.
Fuck yeah.
You're stewing in it.
Are you going to get bleeped? Are you going to bleep people?
Have you heard the bleeps yet? The bleeps are fun.
Yeah, they're
It's like,
Wawas.
wah, wah.
Yeah, they're Wawas.
Yeah, I like Wawa.
I just went into the effects and I was like, what can make something sound silly? And I just went wah, wah.
Yeah. Wah, wah.
Audacity is
The
I'm not
audacity.
plugging it. I'm not plugging it.
Fuck
What am I doing?
free shit. I don't think so. Yeah.
Should we start on that instead?
Yeah, the burp. That's good shit. What the fuck? Did
It's
you
a
have a tough
ge-
day?
It's the gayest way I've seen anyone chug anything.
I wasn't chugging anything. It's too cold for that. I have sensitive teeth.
You have anything? Or?
My enamel is wearing down.
I have a crack in my molar, according to Rudy.
I have a hole in the side of my tooth for sure. I can feel it
Do we
and
all
see
just
it.
have teeth issues right here?
I think I've been grinding my teeth.
Yeah, me too.
I grind my teeth. This is legit decay. From it, not because it's
Urban?
so. I know. I figured out what it was. Is that I didn't realize that
You don't brush your teeth.
No, I
realized.
I do brush my teeth. What was happening was because the very back molar, and just the way that my teeth grew in, the outside edge of the toothbrush hits like my jaw, like the bone back there, and pushes up away from that tooth without actually scrubbing it all the way clean.
You're
So-
a fucking mutant.
so it.
Fuck.
You're hitting raw
I
jawbone?
I didn't go to a dentist to figure this out.
Are your
You
parents
should.
related?
No. I was like, why does
But they
it...
were part of the Louisiana Purchase, and we're bringing it back.
I was like, something feels not right, like towards the back of my mouth, and I looked in the mirror and it was just like big hole, and I was like, oh, all right, that's good. But I have dental insurance now. I've never had that before.
Yeah, you should go to the dentist immediately.
Yeah,
That's going to turn into an infection.
yeah, it's
And then
actually.
you're gonna die.
Yeah, probably. You could definitely die.
Actually, no bullshit. One of my biggest fears is getting an abscess tooth because you'll just go crazy out of nowhere.
No.
And
No, first there's
No, it
severe
slowly
pain.
starts.
Yeah.
yeah, severe pain, and then you just go nuts because it goes up into your brain.
Yeah. But I would hope that the
You know how
pain...
long that takes?
I would hope the pain would make you go, maybe I should see someone with a pair of pliers.
Yeah.
It happened to
Yank
a.
that sucker.
It happened to a mom. She went on she went on vacation, like camping with her kids, and I think some of like her friends' kids or something like that. Took them camping, and her husband had to leave from work and met them down there. So they drove in separate vehicles. They didn't drink alcohol. They were not alcohol drinkers. They got down there, smoked some weed. On the way back, the dad's driving his car by himself. Mom takes the minivan with all the kids in it. Way back up, she just goes crazy, drives up on the wrong side of the highway, crashes the car, kills everybody, and I think except for one kid.
And they came in and was like, the dental association was like, classic, we've seen this one before.
Classic abscess tooth.
They tracked it. So they tracked like the car's movement. She stopped at a gas station. Was the only stop she made. Didn't consume any alcohol there. Didn't buy any alcohol. but her blood alcohol content was like fucking through the roof. And the husband was like, no, she doesn't drink. Like, there's no way she would have had alcohol
That he knows
with
of.
her.
That he knows of.
Well, they were married for a while with a couple kids. I think, on a camping trip, it's hard to hide.
Take a couple nips.
Nippies.
Whoops.
You're not going to take... How many nips are you going to take to
Drive
be
a
like,
car?
I'm
Sleeve,
killing
at
these
least.
kids? Like, that's a lot of nips.
Half a sleeve.
half a
Just
nip.
sleeve a nip.
Half a nip. Just
Where are you hiding a sleeve?
Well, I guess I'll kill my kids.
I do
Yeah,
hate
like-
these kids.
And so
One of them like, can I watch Paw Patrol? She was like, shut the fuck up.
and based on like the autopsy and everything, they were like, okay, we figured out it's an abscess tooth that just made her go crazy. We don't know how the pain didn't like make her do anything about it or what. We
so-
just know that that's what.
So I have a question. Are you guys the type of guys that are like scared of like weird, like random, like 1 in a million medical things happening to you?
Yeah.
Not often. The
Yes.
abscess tooth is one of them.
I'm my abscess tooth. I have terrible health anxiety about my HEART.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. I was out of work for like 6 months because I thought I was having a heart attack.
It's a long heart attack, dude.
That's.
He's like every day. He's like,
Oh God, make
still
it
here,
stop.
still
I
here.
legit had a pain in my left arm that went from my shoulder to my ring finger.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And I kept trying to go to the cardiologist, and they were like, he just hasn't responded. I'm like, okay, I'll
I
just sit here
remember
and
trying
pay.
to be very supportive during that, but at the same time being like, God, what a fucking pussy this kid.
No, for sure. I just wanted to go to the cardiologist, and 6 months went by. I had to be the one to find out that the guy they tried to send me to wasn't even practicing anymore.
Oh my god.
He left, and they were like, we had no idea. we had, there's no chain of.
Look, that's on us,
paperwork.
big dog. You want to give it a shot?
Yeah. And literally, they were
Sorry,
like, you're trying to see a specialist that doesn't exist anymore.
Dude,
Do you want just a regular appointment? I was like, yes. They're like, all right, next week. I was like, God
They sat
damn it.
across the table and they were like, "Give me another chance." Fucking please shake my hand.
Oh,
Go with me.
Give me another chance. Play me in arm wrestling. If I snap your elbow, you gotta look at my heart. Check my valves. Yeah, I'm scared of heart attacks, blood clots. Pussy
Dead.
bumba clot.
My ex used to be afraid of weird health stuff like that. My ex-wife. We lived in Austin, and there was a kid in Houston, which is
Thurston.
3.5 hours away.
Yeah.
Kid in Houston contracted a brain-eating amoeba.
In a lake. Or a pond.
I heard it was from like drinking water, like from the tap.
I heard it was from his wife's vagina.
It was a child.
Nice. Osmosis. Vagmosis.
Vagmosis.
Yeah. That's how you get the deadliest
Martha hot
diseases.
dog. They called it hot dog pussy.
AKA brain eating amoeba. And so for like, I don't know, for like 3 months, we were boiling drinking water because that's the only way she would use it, was if it was boiled to kill everything off.
Yeah.
And I just told her at one point, I was like, hey, I will boil drinking water for you because that's what you want. I'm not doing this for me anymore. If I want a glass of water, I'm going to get it from the sink and I'm going to drink it.
Because honestly, I want to die.
Honestly, I hate you. And if you don't divorce me,
I was just like, it's so far away. It's 3.5 hours away, and it was one person. What are the chances?
what are the odds?
What are the odds?
I get the brain-eating amoeba? I don't think it's
You have
likely.
to have a brain for that.
Yeah.
That's true. It just goes in there. It's like, oh, this is just sports and pizza rolls.
Real roomy in here.
I might set up a little thing. I'm gonna get some friends over.
It becomes his brain.
Yeah, he's like those ants that get taken over by the mushroom. They climb trees. He's just in the backyard scaling
The
redwoods.
zombie mushroom.
The zombie mushrooms?
The
Yeah.
cordyceps. Cordyceps.
The cordyceps.
They're called cordyceps.
Yeah.
Cordyceps.
I just rewatched The Last of Us. I know, dude, I'm on top of it.
Part 2's coming out soon,
I can't wait.
allegedly.
Can't wait.
Allegedly.
I've seen a trailer.
There's a trans in it.
There's a train in it.
Yeah.
He's
Full
talking about,
blown train.
it's a 1975 Trans Am, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. It's completely destroyed, but it's in the show.
It's in the show.
Firebird.
It's
Background.
one shot.
Yeah.
It's a half second. Rudy's a big 4-cylinder boy.
Yeah. They were like, we need a car for the background of this to be on fire. And then one guy walking by the set was like, I got one.
I got 17 cars.
You come take your pick. And they were like, all right, we're going to take this Trans Am and then we're going to restore it and then I'm going to keep it.
I mean, that sounds like a good deal. I don't know.
Wow.
That's, yeah. You just have to just set it on
Maybe
fire.
we should just start over again.
Yeah. Welcome to the Rudy Tuesday podcast.
Look, we're coming in cold.
It is cold.
Very.
All right, I'm tired. I slept for 4 hours last night.
Yeah.
Sounds like a skill issue.
A skill issue? Okay, let me rephrase. I've slept for 4 hours every night this week.
That's
And
a bigger
I'm
skill issue.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
Aw.
Oh.
I'm tired.
You have too much stuff going on?
Yeah.
Maybe you should clear your plate a little bit.
Yeah. You think?
Maybe you should stop working that job that you don't need to work.
I am. I'll be honest.
Maybe you should stop gooning.
I don't.
It's an 8-hour process.
I came to realize. I'm not missing that money. I went through like my bag and like my notebook and stuff and my car. I found 5 checks from that I haven't cashed.
For sure, canceled those checks.
No,
Oh, yeah.
because I cashed them last night and they all went through.
Ooh,
Can I have it?
No,
If you
they're
don't
in
need
my
it.
account.
If you
it's
don't need
$5 each.
It was in total. It was over $600.
Ooh,
And I haven't been struggling to pay my bills, so
5?
I don't need the job. I don't need the second job.
5 paychecks got you $600?
Well, some of them I had only worked one shift, so like 2 of them were like $80.
yeah, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, I know.
You can get your Sundays and Saturdays back.
Well, I don't work there on Saturday.
You can get
I
your
work
Sundays
there on
back.
Saturday.
I will get my Sunday
You
after.
still work there?
Yeah, it's a quick $100. Dude.
Am I the only asshole that didn't get fucking caught up in this?
Yeah.
Well, I got asked.
Did
to
he
wo-
not see anything in me?
I got asked.
Why did he ask me?
I can bounce.
You got to start as a door guy, dude. You don't, and you
Yeah.
give off a certain vibe.
Yeah. Ready? I'm at the door. Come up.
Okay.
You're gonna have to get out of here. The bar's empty. Yeah,
I don't
you're
like the
good.
cut of your jib.
Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to get out of here. All right, no, I'm at the door.
Okay.
What's the problem?
No,
No, I'm
so
just entering.
We just take
I
money.
just came in.
Right, but what if someone flashes me a fake?
I don't card people.
I don't card people either.
All right,
I look them up and down, and I go, "Yeah, you're probably good."
all right, I'm at the
People,
door.
okay.
Come up to me. I'm at the door.
All right. Okay, I've come up to you.
Hey,
Hello.
what's up?
I want to come into this bar
Why are you talking to me about it? The door's open.
because there's a cover,
Oh,
and you have to collect the money and give me the wrist thing.
is that why people have just been giving me money? I thought.
Yeah,
they just
yeah,
like,
you
I
haven't
just
been
dislike
giving
me.
them the wristbands?
I mean,
I've been coming here every fucking weekend for
I
3
gave-
years. You tell me I don't need a goddamn wristband?
I've
I want my
given-
money back.
I've given
All of it.
13 people 3 wristbands. I thought it was just for fun.
These are fun.
Yeah.
Aren't they fun?
I like the tape.
Do you gotta keep? Are you keeping track? What? Okay. What if Marshall came up to you and he was
All right,
like,
you're
all right,
no Rudy's. Rudy's
yeah, you're good.
and we're
Marshall.
still at the door.
Yeah.
What are we at?
It's about 6:30.
All right, dumbass. How
I don't
many
need to be
people are in this place right now?
I think like 18.
Interesting. Do you have that little silver thing that I gave you when you came in?
The knife?
No. It's a little round thing. You click it, and it tells you how many people are in the room.
Oh yes.
Okay. How many numbers are on that?
Well, I put it up to 999. And you're not gonna believe what happens on the next click.
It's a good night. We're having a good night. I think we're going to be able to pay the band tonight.
You want to play a round of bowl?
Round a bowl.
Yeah.
Dude, I always have older women be like, hey, do you want to play darts? And I'm like, I can't do that right now.
My shoulder.
I've had women come up to me and be like, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" And I'm like, "I'm
Oh, shut up!
swear
dude.
to God," and I have to be like, "I'm working." That's why I've been standing in this corner
And then
the
she's
entire
like-
night.
Then she's like, "But you make my pussy all wet."
I was like, it's probably sweat. You're wearing denim pants, denim shirt, denim jacket. Like everything's
Dude,
jean.
I think there's nothing that makes
tuxedo.
me more upset than a denim skirt.
See, I think
I
it's
don't-
kind of hot.
I don't. I think you look like a waitress.
I think it depends on the rest of the outfit. What's the setting?
Yeah.
Casino.
Are we like outside? Are we?
Are they a Native American?
Yes.
Well, there you go. That's just
Yeah.
what they wear.
But if we're talking
They
like,
made that themselves.
if we're in
Big denim people.
Mississippi at a county fair, and there's, you know,
A Canadian tuxedo contest.
no, like a 21-year-old young attractive woman on break from college.
Yeah.
She's a student athlete, and
What
she's
sport?
wearing
What
a
sport? What
denim
sport?
skirt.
What sport?
What's
Softball. Ew.
Well, what time of year
Volleyball.
is it? Is it fall or is it spring?
It's I don't know. I don't want to do math. It's variables. X is spring, I guess.
Okay, so it's spring.
Solve for spring.
So in Mississippi, she's probably a cheerleader. Probably a cheerleader.
I'd say give me an F. Give me an A.
Give me a G.
Thank you.
Fa.
Yeah, give me a fa la 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 la.
Oh, it's Christmas.
I thought it was spring.
I don't know.
Guys, we need to get back on
This is going
pages.
nowhere.
What the fuck are we doing in this garage?
All right.
God, rust shaken off.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're back.
All right, Pat's out.
I'm gonna burn this whole thing down.
Yeah, we're burning this whole fucking podcast to the ground.
Oh, man.
Episode 2, the collapse.
It's a mini series. It's 6 episodes.
The cracks form in the Coliseum.
We narrate everything.
Yeah.
The intro is just like a slow fade to the word collapse and then a slow fade out.
There's a sound of wind, like, and it blows it away. Ooh. Sexy.
Is this the rust being shaken?
Yeah, this is the rust, dude. I've never been rusted. I stay oiled. I drink WD-40.
I'm always lubed.
Speaking of lube, did you see that people are harassing the booby baristas?
The what?
The bikini baristas?
No.
You know that?
Who's harassing them?
No, you know that guy
Everyone. To be
Why?
honest.
Well, you know the guy that went up to the drive-through without pants?
Yes.
You
I
heard
do
about-
not know about
You
that.
haven't heard that?
He killed himself.
He killed himself.
In the car.
Yeah, so he was driving, what was that? What's it called? A Hellcat?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in a Hellcat, black, and him too. And but no, he pulled up, and this woman comes out because apparently he had been going around a few times, and she comes out with her phone recording. She's like, "Excuse me, sir, have you been here before?" And he's like, "Yeah, I have." And then she sees that he's not wearing pants. She's like, "You need to leave." And the guy's like, and he drives away, and it went viral, and he killed himself.
Yeah.
And now the mom,
What did he?
and the mom is like, "How dare she record my son?" And everyone's like, "Bro,
How dare? Has he not heard of porn?
every dude,
Google, dude.
yeah."
You don't have
Sometimes
to-
It's not enough.
It's not enough. Sometimes you gotta jerk off in your car with your bare asshole spreading shit in your
Yeah.
leather seats.
Spending at least $100 on coffee.
Yeah.
What do you think your limit is for porn? Like, how
do you
long
mean?
can you just watch
50
porn
bucks?
without getting laid? Without getting laid? How long can you do that?
Like in a sitting?
no,
Wait, like
no.
what? I'm not sure what you mean.
For like X amount of months. How long do you think you can go without getting laid?
You're talking to the king.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm boner champ over here.
You're talking to a high standard incel over here.
Yeah, dude. Anything lower than an 8, goodbye.
I'll say
Ugh.
this: I've gone over a year and a half twice.
Oh.
I don't know how I'm gonna. Make it so March.
I've told, I forget who I said it to, but I was like, watching porn is like cleaning your gun,
Yeah.
and then having sex is firing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you can only clean your gun so much before it starts jamming.
absolutely.
That was silent.
Is that what that face was?
Yeah, I was pushing out a fart, but it
It
was
looked like a
silent.
baby that.
I'm hungry.
Are we gonna have to dedicate a fart mic?
No.
Just one that we put like a colored.
You think we have fart mic money?
The guest mic.
Yeah,
Smell
they don't
that.
have to know.
Smell that, dude. we'll just swap out the wind guard. You're fine. It hasn't been close to my asshole at all.
I sprayed Pine Sol on it. What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? Sure, the microphone's
Jesus.
broken now, but whatever.
Dude, we started the Kawasaki Ninja and we blew the exhaust
Talk
onto
about
the
a pop,
microphone
dude.
cover, dude.
Talk about a pop.
What, the Kawasaki Ninja?
No, farting into a mic.
The It's not popcorn, dude. It's your asshole. Does your asshole pop when you fart?
Depends. How tight am I
Depends.
clenched?
Ooh, what's better than a you know it's gonna be a big one and you play it like a saxophone?
Oh yeah. Do the Sanford and Sons theme song?
yeah. George Jefferson walks in. That's the wrong show.
Dude, I don't know
Red
about
Fox.
you. Every
you go.
morning when I wake up, I walk into the bathroom and I take a piss because that's how a guy starts his day.
Yes.
Thanks for breaking that down for us.
And every day, without fail, I rip the longest farts of the
Yerp.
entire day. 4:30 in the morning. I'm setting records
Dog.
that I can't even record because I've got one eye open and I'm fucking blasting ass, dude.
Bro, morning
There's no forcing. I'm just like relaxing.
morning.
It's long. It's long, dude.
I like
I got
it's a,
some crack rattlers, dude.
I like it's a squeaker for a long time. Mine just sound like someone like running out of breath beatboxing. It's like
Oh god, that's bad.
it's well what it is, it's post drinking night.
Oh,
like the
yeah.
morning after drinking farts where it's just all that gas built up and you just laying
Yeah.
on your stomach and then you're like, I'm gonna make this a treat for
Do
myself.
you sleep on your stomach?
Yeah, I'm a big tummy sleeper.
Really?
I'm a toss and turn guy.
I'm a side guy.
I'm a side to stomach, can't do my
I have
back.
to hold my Gengar pillow.
I was gonna say I see side guy at you. I see you just curl
I'm a
up.
big side guy.
One leg
Yeah,
up,
100%.
one leg up,
Yeah.
one leg up on the ginger.
Yeah.
Ginger.
Gengar.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't wait to get a camera.
Yeah.
You're doing this for all of 2 people right now.
yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I want the
cute.
visual. I'm trying to get ready.
It's cute.
Trying to get ready for the camera.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing a lot of physical act outs. Wow, look
Well,
at
I
that.
got the most space, dude.
That is true. You also have your shoe on the cord. That's gonna ruin everything.
What are you talking about? No, I don't.
This is why the second episode didn't work.
That's what it is.
You fucking cunt.
It was the
My foot
disrespect.
wasn't on the cord.
All right, dude.
Mm,
Shit. Are you stunting? You stunting right now, dude?
This feels like stunting.
Squabble? You trying to squabble?
I don't need this.
Anyway,
I
yeah.
don't
So that
need
guy
this.
killed himself in his car, and now
forgot we
people
were talking about that.
are going through the drive-through without pants on.
Oh,
They
in
held.
solidarity.
They held a.
It's a memorial.
Yeah, they held. They held.
It's a parade. They just keep going.
They held a memorial service there. It was like 50 people, like lighting candles and shit, and talking about goonicide.
Goonicide, dude.
Dude, that guy does not. He doesn't deserve a memorial because
Come on now.
why did he kill himself?
We're all people.
He
did-
was married.
Oh.
So
No, I agree.
He was married?
He was and had a daughter,
if the grounds,
at least a child. I don't know if it was a daughter.
if the one incident was, yeah, I kept driving by these hot girls in bikinis who shake espresso, and I just happened to not have pants on, and then they caught me. I'm not killing myself.
Wait, you talking about me? You talking
I'm
about
just
talking
moving.
about shaking espresso? Thank you.
Talking about me espresso.
Do you know the lyrics to that song?
I know it's me espresso because it
Yikes.
fucked me up when I read it a couple times.
Read it a couple times like a
When
book.
you see when you see like the ads on like Instagram.
I have nothing for this.
I feel
I
like
have a sister. I know about Sabrina Carpenter.
We know. That
oh, trust me, I know about. Did you ever see her on Disney Channel? That clip.
You're gonna have to narrow it down. She was on a show for a couple years.
Touche. It was this kid, and he's like, "Yeah, they're thinking about testing me for autism." And she's like, "Well, let's go down there and tell them you're not autistic."
Yeah.
And everyone.
That's a bad look.
Yeah, well, this is like 10 years ago, and everyone
It's a
else
hard
like,
stance.
"Ooh."
Yeah. Be like, wow, she's real pissed about this guy potentially. She hates autism.
It's so funny. Yeah, she. I think at Dunkin' Donuts, I just think their new marketing scheme is who's
Sex.
the newest whore.
Yeah.
I would not go that far with Sabrina Carpenter.
No,
Also,
no.
Ice Spice or whatever her name
Right.
is fell off.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They get the flavor of the month. They got fucking literally. They got Ice Spice. Now they got Sabrina Carpenter. Who's next?
Sabrina's built different, dude.
Wait, she's
Sabrina's
white and
built different.
small.
Yeah.
I think
Ice Spice is a
I think her.
beautiful
Well, for
black
one, I think her
queen.
music is better.
Back Wang.
Sabrina Carps.
Yeah.
Hold on, you're telling me when you heard the line, "You think you the shit, bitch? You not even the fart." That didn't change something for you?
I'll tell you this right now. Never listened to a single Ice Spice song.
You a munch.
A munch?
Such a munch, dude.
It sounds like he's calling me a snack. Which
I don't think that's what it means.
I don't
I
think
doubt
so
that's
either.
what it means. I doubt that's what it means.
Yeah.
You thought I was feeling
But-
you? Nah, he a munch. He eat me for lunch. Her flow is the same in every song. That's what gets me.
Oh, so she's not good.
Well, it's like na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
That's just a black woman talking.
Na-na-na-na-na. She claps during it too. That's crazy. Yeah. I am Ice
I
Spice.
do
told
love
you
it when a
once.
black woman starts clapping. It's very funny for me.
Well, because if it's
Well,
not
that's because
directed
you get
at
turned on.
100%.
and if it's not directed at you, you feel no fear.
Yeah,
It's the funniest thing.
Yeah, you're about to see either the biggest clowning or a long fight with a lot of hair grabbing.
Yeah. And someone's losing a weave, dude.
Yeah, and someone's going, "Let go my hair! Let go my hair! Let go my hair!" Bitch! And there's another woman in the back going, "Stop! Stop!"
It's always a white woman.
Always what they do.
Dude, have
Always a white
you
woman.
seen the video of those like two high schoolers,
Sharkeisha,
like high school
no.
girls in the bathroom, and they like box each other?
That's a good time.
Probably.
And dude,
I
one
got
girl, one
20
girl
bucks
is
on red.
one girl is way bigger than the other girl, right? She's
Yeah.
huge. But then the smaller girl puts her hair up in a ponytail, and it has the vibe of like, oh, she's gonna fuck
Oh
her
shit!
up.
Yeah.
Clocks, ends the fight, one punch, dude.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Took her out. I was
I
like,
love an
holy
underdog.
shit.
Do you think she was there? She was like, "I got to say something cool." Next time, I wouldn't.
It was two white girls. I don't think they said anything cool.
You don't think they had like a Liam Neeson moment where they're like,
I hate to break it to you, Pat. That girl that put her hair up has said the N-word before. 100%.
Rudy,
Yeah, she was
I hate to
wearing a
break it
black
to
shirt
you.
and black pants.
Yeah.
100%.
I
yeah.
hate to break it to you. The girl that got punched also said the N-word. Every woman in that video
Has said the
probably
N-word.
said
Yeah, has said the
the
N-word. Yeah.
Dude, everyone in this room is send the Edward. Let's not
cut that.
judge.
Nope. Never said it, dude.
Never said it.
Never said it.
Never said it.
Never said it.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Ti.
You're a liar.
No.
It's Kendrick Lamar.
It's Pitbull.
It's Kendrick Lamar.
Mr. Whoa. Wow.
Mr. 305.
And you're telling me. You're telling
Classic.
me that you and Kendrick, alone in your Buick, windows rolled up,
Some of my favorite times.
no way anyone could hear you.
Yeah.
You're telling me you're disrupting that flow? You're breaking up the flow? You're leaving
Listen.
a pause in the flow?
This is
No,
a
it's
very
not.
dangerous.
I don't
No,
leave,
he's not.
I don't leave the pause. I substitute.
With what?
Ain't 20v1, it's a 1v20 if I got to smack homies that right with you.
Ooh.
Homies.
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 I don't believe him.
Well, no, but for the sake
It
of the
depends if
podcast.
I'm. Well, it depends on if
Oh,
I'm.
I'm sorry. I'm the only one who has any honesty here.
No, it depends
Yeah,
if I'm
I've said it.
practicing to say it in public.
I haven't said it to someone, and I don't say it in public, but I've fucking said it.
I've said it to people.
I grew up in the early 2000s.
Yeah, dude. Like,
I went to high school with a bunch of white kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
come, like, be realistic. Everyone has fucking said it.
Every white kid from the suburbs has had a long hair phase and an N-word phase.
I never had the long hair phase.
Well, you weren't built for that.
I'm
That's true. That's why I did
still
it.
in my long hair phase.
You're still in your long hair phase.
Some
and
people grow up at different times.
sorry to
dude.
break it to you, Rudy.
Oh,
Still in your N-word.
well, you're not wrong.
How many black women have you had sex with, respectfully?
If you're pulling out your stat sheet.
Pulling on my stat sheet. I think 4.
4?
4, yeah.
Nice.
Have you ever?
One was on her phone while we were fucking, which is so weird.
That's
Kinda
not
hot.
weird. That's
Kinda
rude.
hot.
That's rude.
Well, yeah.
It's called a free use fantasy.
That's rude.
On the phone with her boyfriend. Yikes.
That just got 10 times hotter.
Cucked over the phone, dude? What's up?
I don't know. It like just on a phone call.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, you were living
Were
a
you
lot of
living?
porns
Were
I've
you
seen.
shooting a porn scene? What the hell is this?
No, so I had just graduated from high school, and
He
this
wishes,
girl...
dude. He could never pull Cecilia Lion, dude. He has no idea.
He could. Yes, he could.
I could, yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
I could. Is she into big guys?
How the fuck would I know?
Rudy. Yes.
Yeah.
We all know. Okay?
Okay,
They're attracted to large.
Yeah.
I'm stopping you right now.
What?
You can. No, you can't.
I
You
absolutely
Yes, you
You
could.
can't.
Yes,
no,
you
because because you can't. I hate to break it to you. You as a lone peenman,
Yes.
you can't compete with a BBC gangbang.
Just because they do the scenes doesn't
Yeah.
mean that's what they like.
It's called a movie, Pat. It was
Yeah.
CGI.
Those dicks aren't even real.
There was no penetration. It was mirrors. It
He's
was
a eunuch.
It was a strap on. I know it. My baby would never.
My sweet, sweet Cecilia.
She would never. She's not a whore. She has a child.
Does she have a kid?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Made me take a small break too. But
Well, she's got a she's in good shape for having a child. A lot of people
let her
don't
know.
typically bounce back
I'll let her know.
that well.
And bounce on it.
I'll talk to
Well, because she's
Heyo.
in if we're talking porn star pregnancies, look at Kelsey Monroe.
No. No. I don't even like regular pregnancies. I'm not.
Have you ever watched a pregnant porn?
No. Don't like it.
Tried to once because I was like, oh, I remember watching this before, like watching this lady before
real
she
life?
was. No, I was like, I've watched this lady like before she was pregnant,
Oh, okay.
and so she's still hot. And then I watched it, and I was like, I can't do it.
Was it Riley?
No, it may have been Kelsey Monroe,
Okay.
but I just felt weird about it. Like a minute in, I was like,
the
this is.
sanctity of giving life?
Yeah.
Absolutely
It's
not.
Ooh, you have a life outside of porn?
Gross.
Yeah.
That's the thing with porn stars is they just exist when I need them to.
Well,
Yeah.
that was the whole thing with Tom Segura and fucking Burt Kreischer. They were talking about like how they met Christy Mack, and they were like, I can't watch her porn
No,
anymore. It
of course
completely
not.
ruined it for me because now she's a human.
Now
being.
she's a person.
Yeah, and that sucks, dude. One time I found out. Well, imagine.
It sucks that they have humanity.
Well, imagine like your favorite
Oh,
porn star.
humanity.
Like you can't you can't jerk off to your favorite porn star anymore. That's kind of sad.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a favorite porn star.
Well, but imagine
I
if
got a
you
gaggle.
did. Oh, yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, please, since you're up. But like, well, it's not even that. You don't have to have. I mean, I've got a couple favorites. I have like
Hit me with it.
We all have,
mean-
we all have our handfuls.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Riley Reid is a classic.
Of course,
Classic.
perennial all-star.
Yeah, 100%, dude. But then you've got like, and then I have ones that are a little more niche. You know,
Go on.
like
My neighbor. She doesn't know she's online, but she is.
no, like
She hasn't found me yet.
Lily Adams. She's this like 5'9" girl from Missouri.
Wow, we know dimensions. Okay.
What's her height and weight?
Yeah,
What position does she play?
front, back, side to side. She plays all of them. Dude. She's all over it. Yeah,
Girls all
like
over the
there's.
field.
Look, if you're being, you have favorites. You just don't realize they're your favorites. You
Yeah.
have a regular rotation.
They're called black.
Jesus Christ.
Somehow worse than everything I've said already.
What? I can't have a fucking preference, dude?
Enhance that.
You can. You can. Everyone has a preference, dude. Like I like skinny white girls with a slight tan. That's what I like.
That's pretty vanilla, but okay.
That's what I like.
I didn't say anything.
I
I'm
like-
just saying it's very
That's what I
vanilla.
like. I like dark hair,
Breck?
pretty women.
Amputees. Probably. I don't know. Someone I can really get a leg up.
Hey, this guy.
Thank you.
fucking Firing all cylinders now,
This
baby.
is where we're at.
Back to what I was saying.
Go ahead.
You're telling me, I'm curious. In the bedroom, have you ever
My personal bedroom?
your personal bedroom
Okay.
having fornication activities with these 4 African American ladies you
Yes.
slept with? Have you ever like tested the waters on an N-word in bed? Because some of them they'll be like, look, it's cool if you say it during sex. I've heard that that's a thing.
Okay,
but
so
have you ever been like?
Just making sure I know where to cut.
I thought we like to have fun with a ninja.
To be completely honest, in
That's
front of the ninja.
In front of the. That sounded bad because I said it a little muffled. I'm referring to the Kawasaki Ninja.
Yes.
It happens to be black, but it's a Kawasaki Ninja.
Yeah. So, and we're back. No, but so to be completely honest, no, I have never thought to do that.
Unprompted. You never thought to do it. Have you ever done it? Has it been requested of you and you've been like, nah, I can't? Has it been requested of you?
Has it been requested of me? No, honestly. No.
Well, because some people
Really?
like a little.
I'm surprised.
Well, some people like a little bit of like
a Jeremy Glick
a little bit of like degra. They like to be degraded in the bedroom. I couldn't think of. I don't know the
I don't
word.
like that he said they.
They, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm talking about they in general. They, the people of America. I'm not going to start talking about like Australians. Those guys are fucking crazy down there.
This is a.
You really just said those people. All right.
Stand by it. Stand by it.
Gotta get a
Look,
general.
Now we
There's
have to
no-
record for an extra 15 minutes.
there's no
okay?
audience on this episode.
Yeah.
Yet.
For the three of you listening, if you think it's a problem, fucking write in or come by the garage because we probably know you. It's not that bad, I'm sure.
Send all your comments to patO'Connor@gmail.com.
Yeah.
I don't know who that's going to go to, but it's not me. Those aren't
One
going to
of
go to
the
me.
400,000 Pat O'Connors.
He's gonna open his like, what the fuck? I didn't say
I
that.
didn't say none of that.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Okay.
I had my first fan interaction.
Ooh.
Fan interaction?
Legitimately fan?
I thought you said van, like, get in here.
Yeah,
Get some
no,
candy.
that's
Candy
All right.
boy?
that's a Tuesday.
All right, fan interaction.
No, I did a
Okay.
show, and after the show was done, this guy came up to me and just went, Brec Michael. And I was like, oh shit,
Said
do
it
I?
right. Cool.
But I was like, do I know this guy?
That's the stuff.
And he was like, Brec Michael. I was like, yeah. And he's like, wow. Brec Michael. I was like, yeah.
Are we going to go
You're
any
like,
further?
I
than
see
this,
it,
or-
puppy. Yeah, but
Yeah, he's
I
like-
don't know. What else can I say?
He's like, you did amazing, dude. Do you have like a card or anything? And I was like, no. And he was like,
no, that's ridiculous. Why
That-
would I-
it is
shark.
ridiculous.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
If you carry a card as a comedian,
We actually know someone that carries a card. as a comedian.
I know a couple.
Yeah. I'm saying
No,
young
couple.
comedians, we know someone that carries a card.
Like doing stand up less than us?
I'll cut it. Who is it?
No, that's gay.
That's gay.
That's gay.
But yeah, so I fucking
Respectfully.
yeah. He just kept like saying my name over and he's like Brec Michael. I'm like, yeah. He's like,
What are you fucking talking to? What is this conversation, dude?
And I was like,
You're gonna have to bleep that name.
yeah. And I was like, and I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I probably won't remember that, man, but you were really good. I was like,
Did you
Okay.
tell him to just
have a good night.
Did you just,
And he walked
just tell me
away.
like pull up Instagram right now and follow
No,
me? And
I
then you
should have
don't-
done that in hindsight.
You have to do that.
I totally wasn't. I didn't even think
You have
about
to
it.
do that.
Well, it's
I-
blindsided. The guy said his name 3 times.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to shoot him.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, it's Hinkley.
He's not. Brec is a guy who gets stabbed. He's not a guy that gets shot.
I would get stabbed. I will give
Yeah.
you that.
Yeah,
He's a stabbed
I
guy.
get punched or stabbed before I got shot.
Stab guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you're gonna piss somebody off who like can't afford a gun.
100%, 100%,
That's definitely your demographic.
100%. That lady I made cry
Yeah.
over my motorcycle joke.
Yeah.
Imagine she shot me.
Was that the
My son died in a motorcycle accident. You get what you fucking deserve.
Do you
Was
remember
that
what
the-
I said from across the bar?
No, I didn't even know you were doing it at that point.
Who puts a on a motorcycle, dude? Because I made
That's a
an
hot take, dude.
So the way that went was I made an autism joke. She didn't like it.
Yeah, because she was talking through everyone.
Yeah, she was talking through everybody,
and then she
you
found
went
someone
up.
that wanted to talk back.
Yeah, and then from across the bar. Well, okay, so I made the autism
Rudy hadn't
joke.
gone up yet. He was just like,
No, I had gone up. Brec directly after me. That's why I was so pissed because she ruined my set. So I make an autism joke. She goes, "Not funny. My son has autism." I'm like, "Well, you never know. I might have autism. Like it's it's pretty prevalent."
You should go. Hey, stop it.
Just completely break character.
Don't look her in the eyes. Look at her feet the whole time. Hey,
I'm uncomfortable.
You have to do that. You should shut up.
Yeah, clench your teeth and make your head shake, get all red. Look, you're about to pop a tomato.
Is that the most negative fan reaction you've had, Was that lady?
I wouldn't call that a fan interaction.
Well, you know, like an audience member reaction. Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the worst one. 'Cause
Yeah.
she left immediately after that.
Her husband took her home.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, well, it was just dumb because it's like, I understand it's an open mic and you don't have to like the things we say and you can just leave.
Yeah.
But if you start being lippy, you're going to get someone that's going to talk.
Back. Yeah.
I've had stuff like that on a show. On a show where I was the host.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did my opening set.
Killed the room.
Murdered.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
And I did a joke. I was like, if you got a problem with me like using the word retarded or something like that, I'm pretty reasonable. Just come up to me and you could talk to me after the show. But you're gonna leave that conversation kind of feeling like you've talked to a Make-A-Wish kid that's lasted a while.
Oh yeah.
And then a guy came up to me after my set. There's 2 hours left in this comedy show. I have to introduce several more people.
Right.
He came up to me. He was like, there's a family here trying to forget about their kid who just died. And I was like, yeah,
Okay.
my bad. How the fuck would I know that,
But
dude?
also, how
maybe
does-
fucking wear a sign or something like, don't make fun of dead kids. Like, do something.
But they just throw up a red card. No,
Fucking help me out, dude.
How
He
does
couldn't walk either. He had like a cane. He
You
was
should have
kinda,
kicked it.
He was kind of crippled, and so he like walked over all funny. And I was like, I have to go up in 4 minutes. You better fucking get this complaint done and out of the way, dude, because you don't have a lot of time to get back to your
If
seat.
this guy has a stutter, I'm stuck.
He didn't have a start. But he was like, that's gonna follow you online. That's gonna stick to your permanent record. And I was like,
Permanent record.
Sweet.
dude, do you see where we are? Rhode Island's a small state, and I don't know what town we're in. We're probably fine.
Probably fine.
Probably fine.
Probably
No one cares.
No, it's
Or no
not-
one should care.
No one should care. If that joke makes it on the internet, dude, I'm crushing it, dude. If people
For sure.
are like, you can't book that guy. He says some pretty nasty shit. I'll be like, a little bit of notoriety.
100%. Especially as a young comedian, something like that.
Yeah.
Make my day.
Yeah. Make me more like the plain Gillis I already am.
Oh no, someone's gonna come up to me that I know and say, "Hey, I heard you made someone upset," and then we'll laugh about it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Rudy, before Pat so rudely interrupted you,
Yes.
you made so you made an autism joke.
Yes.
And she said, "Not funny."
Yeah, she went, "Not funny. You need new material." And I was like, "Well, okay." And she said, "My son."
I'm sorry, Pat. I just wanted him to finish the story. I was excited to hear how it got to him.
So just for reference, there's gonna be a couple bleeps in this story. So she says that, and I'm like, and I'm very nice about it because I'm only like a couple months in at that point.
Yeah.
And so I get off stage, but I'm fucking fuming, dude. I'm sitting at the fuck you, dude. So I'm sitting at the bar, and then you go up and you make the motorcycle joke, and she just fucking loses it. My son died on a motorcycle.
Because I should clarify, the joke was look twice, save a life. Let's just start looking once and having fun again.
I like that joke.
It's not a. It's
not.
It's a little wordy as a joke. I like the joke.
Yeah, it's
It's a stupid, silly, fun joke.
yeah.
Doesn't mean anything.
No.
silly fun.
Obviously,
No.
we're not going to try and kill people on motorcycles.
You know how many people have killed on motorcycles?
Probably at least one.
I needed his jacket, his boots, and his jeans, but
Give me your clothes.
Give me your clothes and your motorcycle.
How'd you stop him?
Sir.
Are you
Dude, sir, wait. And I jogged up lightly for 15 minutes.
Actually, what would be really smart is if they made Terminators look like you. No one would see him coming, dude. No one would see him coming, dude. Fucking, of course you're gonna be afraid of the yoked 6'7" dude who looks angry. But if you just see like a fat kid, just like,
Excuse me.
hey,
Is that an Austrian?
Excuse me. Why is he naked? Sir.
Excuse me.
Sir. Give me your clothes.
All right.
you gonna reshoot the Terminator, just make him slightly more gay?
Yeah, and me. Hello, boys. Who's ready to get terminated?
Not for nothing. Sketch idea. That's
That's
actually
pretty
Gay
good.
Terminator.
Pretty good.
Hello. I'm gonna slit
Terminator.
your throat with my nails. I just got him done by Sandro.
You can
but-
never stop me from coming after you, Sarah.
I'm looking for John Connor. His fit was trash.
come with me if you want to come.
You know, one guy would be like, all right.
Yeah,
You're
she's like,
offering.
no one's gonna find out about this, right?
All right, but yeah, so I made the joke.
Yes. So you make the joke, and it just pissed me off because it's like, lady,
Just shut
you
up.
ruined one set already. Shut the fuck up.
And I'm pretty sure she was talking through people before yours.
Yeah. And I just fucking yelled from across the room, who the fuck would put a on a motorcycle? And she goes, ah! She just starts fucking wailing, dude. But so escorts this lady out with her husband. Fucking, he apologizes to you and me. He's like, hey, I'm so sorry. You know, she's a friend of mine. I didn't mean for her to ruin the night. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Whatever.
Not even.
Well, she did.
I'm never coming back here again. I'll be here next week.
So I
texted him later that night. Hey, just trying to get on the list.
Yeah, I'll take 12. I'll take 12.
Yeah.
12's good.
12 sounds good.
I don't want to get home till 1 a.m. That's fun.
So I go outside to smoke a cigarette, and she drives by
Nice.
in the truck, and she literally said, fuck you. And I went, go home and tell it to your fucking you bitch. And she just went,
I'm
so funny, dude.
I'm gonna be honest. For half a second there, I was like, maybe she's not that bad.
No,
Maybe
dude.
she's not that bad.
No, she was
Fuck
that
you.
bad.
I was like, all right,
Oh,
she
wow.
throws down, dude. She throws.
Yeah,
you
she
hit a
threw
soft
down.
spot, but she's a trumper. Like,
God.
She's more of a Manny Pacquiao. She'll take the hit, but she's got a counter.
Yeah, and then they drove away. And that poor husband, he was just like, oh, shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah, to both of you too.
yeah.
Were they-
But it's
they're probably in an F-150, weren't they?
It was a big truck.
It was a big truck.
It was a big truck.
Was it F-150?
I don't know. It was black. It was a year and a half ago, Patrick.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yes, it
just
was
shooting.
an F-150.
We're just shooting you down, dude.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
It was actually an F-250. You were double right. It was an F-300.
It actually goes to F-350. I'm wearing a Carhartt sweatshirt. I know what's up.
That's fair enough.
Fair enough.
Why does my horn stay on? Never mind. I have car issues.
Yeah, we know, dude. I can't wait for you to afford a new car.
Thanks, dude.
You're gonna
Me
be waiting
neither.
a while, brother.
It has multiple things it needs done that aren't that bad, and I'm like, it's fine.
It's fine. It'll be warm soon.
How much oil does this car need?
Come on.
Seriously.
Seriously though, like
Seriously.
every 4 months, 6 months,
4 months. 6
4,000
months.
miles.
Definitely can't go 4 months without putting oil in a car.
How often for an oil change?
Every 10,000 miles.
10,000.
10,000.
Jesus Christ, man.
I thought it was
It's like 3 to
5.
5,000.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a bitch.
Not if you're not Italian.
Yeah, not if you don't drive cars, dude. Yeah, maybe you don't know nothing about Kaz. Rudy drives a Fiat,
Fiat.
kind of.
Was that your new car outside?
The Malibu.
Chevy?
Malibu.
Well, no. I thought I saw 2 cars outside.
The one that's in the grass is mine.
Is your new one?
Well, it's a rental.
What's the other one?
My cousin. He's down from upstate New York.
Is he cute?
Yeah, you want to see?
Does your family just
Yes.
live across the country?
Yes.
He's Italian.
What's up with that?
He's not. He's French.
Ew.
You'd think you'd be natural enemies.
We were for a while.
I'd throw spaghetti at him, and he would
He
throw
was a wrestler.
baguettes.
I was a football player. I was like, you're gay.
Ooh, and he was like, I'm going to make you lay on the ground with me on top of you.
He was like,
Get naked.
Get in sparring position right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. Let me get in mount.
Take your cup out.
He's like, you ready to go? He put a mouth guard in. He's like, you ready to fight? Let's do this.
He's wiping the bottom of his shoes.
He puts that helmet on, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll be if I got into a fight with a wrestler and he stopped to put the earmuffs on, I'd be like,
No.
this guy's gonna fuck me
Yeah,
up.
dude.
You're right, dude. You're right.
Yeah.
Whatever it was,
I
you're
would
right.
cave. I would cave immediately, dude. And I'm an Irish veteran. I'll pick up a rock, but you can't compete with earmuffs.
Oh, yeah. No, dude.
Like,
When
guys
I was...
protected from cauliflower ear, I'm screwed.
I can't thunder punch this kid. Damn it.
Right after I got out of college, I worked at a Target for a long time, and one of the kids that worked there was... And his name was Steven.
So he was a Target employee.
Yeah, he was a Target employee. God. So we go to a house party for another kid, and we're just drinking the whole night. Like
course.
beer pong with actual liquor in the fucking cups.
Oh, like a man.
Yeah, like a man.
Yeah.
And it was like vodka, Jaeger, whiskey, and then tequila was the last row of cups. And it's like, good.
5 tequilas?
5 tequilas.
Jesus.
The Jaeger is the worst one.
I lost, and I drank a lot. So I go
Was
outside.
it
I
1v1
played.
or was it teams?
It was teams.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. No,
I
I'd be
played
dead.
again.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, thank God.
Twice. So
Rudy's throwing him. He's like, I need a sub.
Celebrity shot! Celebrity shot!
Kobe.
just whipping it.
Fucking laser beam. But so I get fucking obliterated drunk, and my sister was supposed to pick me up from the party once it was over.
Yeah. Nice.
So thank you. So I'm outside and I'm smoking a cigarette, and Steven's out there too. And I don't know how this started, but he was like, "Hey, you want to wrestle?" And I was like, "Sure, whatever, dude. I'm in decent shape."
That's not what you said. You were like,
Sure,
man. Yeah,
come on, Steven. Let's
down,
You think you're fucking better than me?
think you want to do this right now?
Rudy's eyes are closed. He's facing the wrong direction. He's like, "We'll fucking
You
go
think because
right
you're
now."
a car attendant, you're better than me? I'm an assistant manager. Okay, I tell you what to do. You clean that bathroom. So we get down in
At his own
fucking
house?
position.
You get in there. You clean that damn bathroom.
You clean that bathroom, and
At the party.
you heard what Benny said. You clean that bathroom. So I go, yeah, man, let's go in my slurred speech. And dude, he put me in a headlock so deep I could not get out of it, and I couldn't tap because my arms were forward like this. So he just kept squeezing, and I'm like, Steven, that's enough. Steven, all right, Steven. And I blacked out.
Yeah.
He fucking choked me out, and I just went completely limp.
Yeah.
And he let go because he was strong. Dude, I fell.
Well, he saw his bunny die, and he was like, oh my God, what did I do?
It's Rudy's fault.
So just to be clear,
Yes.
he locked into you so deep that you were like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah.
get me out."
Yeah. Immediately started panicking.
Take it out. Take it out.
Yeah,
Take it
yeah,
out.
He locked into me so hard, dude.
He grappled me from behind with immense strength and power.
No, it was even worse. It was from the front, dude. So he had me. He had me like this.
Yeah.
They were docking. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yes.
They-
I was
they docked
inside
and they-
his foreskin.
Yeah, he pulled Rudy's foreskin. He was like,
He's
"Oh
a-
shit, you're deep."
His enormous special needs dick.
It's as wide as his tongue.
Dude, and I hit the ground, I slammed my head against the concrete, and I just laid there for like 5 minutes, and
Yeah.
then my sister pulls up while I'm getting up, and she's like, "What the fuck happened?" I'm like, "Nothing, let's go." I get in the car, dude,
Boy
and she's
stuff.
like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm okay." And she's like, do you need like a bag or anything? And I'm like, yeah, do you have a bag I can hold on to just in case? And she's like, yeah. So she gives me this fucking Victoria's Secret bag, dude.
Ooh, with the one with the little string.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking made of cardboard.
Yep.
So I'm holding this stupid fucking bag in my lap like this. And she's driving and she's like asking me questions I'm barely answering. I'm like, yeah, no, it was a good time. I had a lot of fun. And
Did you hear they hit the second tower? Yeah, this is a good time.
What tower? There's so many towers.
There's so many towers. You gotta be more specific. There's more towers out there.
Dude, she hits a pothole and everything just goes whoop. And I went ugh, and I folded the bag forward. I threw up all over the Mustang, dude. Just like
Why'd you shake your head? You're like, it's coming.
It's like The Exorcist.
dude, and she wasn't looking at me and she goes, did you just fucking throw up all over the place? And I was like, I'm really sorry.
Like soup vomited aggressively. She's like,
I'll
is
clean
that
it
what
up.
I just heard?
I'll clean it up if you want me to clean it up. And she's like, just get in the fucking house. And I just crawled into the house and my dad's just standing there like, did you have a good night? I'm like, no, I did have a good night. I'm going to go to bed now.
I'll be
crawled
honest,
to my bed.
I was half expecting your cousin to pop back up and just choke you out again. Like, "Ah!" And you're like, drive, Gina, drive.
Oh, God!
He's reanimated. Throw.
Full Nelson!
He hits you with different maneuvers. Bet you can't get out of the master lock. I got you, bitch. I
Calls
got you,
out the
bitch.
names every time he does it.
Yeah, it's like a Jackie Chan character.
He's doing actual wrestling moves like from the WWE.
Yeah.
He's like the figure four.
He's got him in a sharpshooter.
Rudy's passed out. He's just,
He's limp, and your cousin's still just fucking you up with his
Boston
legs.
Crab, motherfucker! Someone get me a couple of ropes. I want to do a 619. My belly hurts. I was 5-star frog splashing Rudy all night.
Oh, man.
Steven, did you have a good night? I thought the people's elbow. He never saw it coming. I slid my elbow pad
I
off.
love Rey
And
Mysterio.
he,
He's my favorite wrestler.
he's my favorite wrestler.
Actually, I just
shit.
learned that I'm pretty sure Rey Mysterio killed a guy.
He did.
You did.
I didn't hear. I heard about this
It
yesterday.
wasn't in WWE.
No.
It was in like I think Mexico
In the
circuit.
cartel.
Yeah, it was a wrestling thing like in 2019. I just
Yeah.
found out about this
Funny
yesterday.
enough,
I couldn't believe
name
it.
still Rey Mysterio at the time.
Yeah.
Well,
He
yeah.
dropped someone to do a 619, and the ropes I think were too tight or
Yeah, like,
something.
caught him in the
Yeah,
neck, like,
just broke
fuck
his
him up,
neck.
yeah.
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 They say wrestling's fake.
Tell that to Jeff Hardy, dude.
True.
Well,
Tell that to not Jim Morrison.
Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's not dead.
No, but his brother is.
Matt Hardy.
Didn't Matt Hardy die? Who jumped from the top?
Hart.
Hart. That was Bret Hart's
Bret.
brother.
Owen Hart.
Owen
Hart.
That's right.
And he didn't. I didn't
didn't
think
jump.
he didn't jump. He was on a zip line that broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were like, "No, I'm good. I just
Yeah.
took some steroids, so fucking. I think this
Yeah.
line can hold me." Yeah.
Pretty much.
They were like, "Wait, Owen, we haven't tested it." He was like, "Who cares?
Owen, it's not anchored.
I'm going."
Oh, shit.
I have a leather jacket on. Nothing can hurt me.
Yeah. Owen Hart's dead. Eddie Guerrero's dead. Chris Benoit's dead.
Sad.
Umaga.
Umaga.
Dead. That one got me. I was like,
Funny enough, not the great Khalid. He's not dead.
well, he was.
I don't think he's
healthy.
doing great. Well,
He's just tall.
I don't know. I
His-
saw him
I thought
chopping
he
a
had-
tree with his hand. It was pretty fucking cool.
I thought he had like gigantism.
He does.
He does.
Like Andre
Definitely.
the Giant.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
what
Seen
killed.
that head, boy?
Well, that's what killed
Yeah.
Andre the Giant.
Yes.
So I would have just
And
assumed
the
that the great Khali was dead by
150
now.
beers a night.
I didn't know he drank like that.
Oh, yeah. I just looked it up the other day for a joke.
Yeah,
I
his-
only remember him from The Princess Bride.
If you see a
Sweet
picture
boy.
of Andre the Giant holding a beer,
It's ridiculous.
it's like me holding like a Lego mug.
or
Yeah.
like a battery.
He's a monster.
Yeah, like a thick battery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he
It's
was a
nuts.
monster.
He was a giant.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's why I would have assumed that the Great Khali was dead by now.
They made him call him boss. He made other wrestlers call him boss.
Who, Andre the Giant?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
How
could.
fucking G is that?
Because he could.
That's well. He didn't say, it, but he was like, "You call me boss." Like,
That wasn't bad. Dude. That wasn't bad. You watch a lot of Princess Bride.
boss.
it's a good movie. Also, I just realized this. I think I heard it maybe on on Instagram or something for a clip from another podcast. In The Princess Bride,
Yes.
at the end of the movie, Diego Montoya Pedroia, whatever, Esteban Rodriguez Loncardo was like, "Hey man, you finally did something right." He's been doing things right the entire movie.
Andre?
Yeah.
Can I hit you with a cold hard truth?
Yes.
Never seen it.
The prep work was not done for this episode.
No one messaged me to watch TPB.
I know you had crackhead parents, but they never like left the TV on for you.
None of that gay shit. It was a lot of forensic files.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How
That
old do you
explains
think
a
I was
lot.
when I watched this movie? By the way, this is like a
Yeah.
classic movie.
Like 2 or
This
3
is-
years ago?
This is
Classic comedy movie.
No, I'm not saying it's not a classic. I'm saying I've never seen it. I just watched
all right,
The Penguin.
fucking loser.
Have you ever seen Blazing Saddles?
No.
You got to go more recent than that. Have you seen Blades of Glory?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you just got to get the right era.
Okay.
Gotta get the right
Classic.
era.
Classic.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
go dumber.
Yeah.
You know what pisses me off actually talking about movies? Have you seen From Dusk Till Dawn?
Yes.
The
Selma Hayek?
Oh. When she pours the alcohol into his mouth. Yum, yum, yum.
I haven't seen that movie in a while. I don't remember that.
Look who's uncultured. It's basically about a family that gets
Because I
kidnapped.
haven't seen one of Quentin Tarantino's worst movies.
It's a Robert Rodriguez film.
Yeah, it's not good. Quentin Tarantino's in it.
Yeah.
He's not the
Even
director.
worse.
Either way.
Quentin Tarantino, the astounding,
George Clooney's in it too.
the acclaimed
Yeah.
actor Quentin Tarantino. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
It was
I
actually
know George Clooney's in it.
It's
Yeah.
a movie where he's obsessed with feet.
Just like in real life.
Oh, so he
Just
just
like in real
played
life.
himself.
Kind of. But no,
Art
it's George
imitating
Clooney
art.
and him are bank robbers that take this family prisoner and they have to go down to south of the border.
Yeah, and they go to a bar that's filled with vampires. I've
Yes.
seen the movie. I'm familiar with it. I don't remember specific scenes.
They're redoing it.
Yeah.
Not,
didn't know
They
that.
redid. They made it a show.
No. It's not. It's not From Dusk Till Dawn. It's called Sinners. It has Michael B. Jordan in it, and it's about.
Oh,
Did you see that?
This is about the same thing?
I swear to God, it's these twin brothers. Michael B. Jordan. It plays 2 people, and
That's gonna be bad.
one of them becomes a vampire, and these vampires are attacking this like little dance hall down in like rural Mississippi or something.
Should be Atlanta.
Could be, because you are thinking correctly.
Yeah.
But one of the
Why
scenes.
is Michael B. Jordan trying to do the Will Smith thing? Didn't he do that in like Gemini Man? He played like a younger version of himself, and that movie
Yes.
kind of
Yes.
sucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that movie sucked.
Looper.
Yeah,
They've done it a couple times.
Looper was fun.
I never finished it.
I don't
I like
remember that
Eugene
movie.
Gordon.
There's a movie with Ryan Reynolds that he's helping his kid from the past. Zarathustra? What's that movie that's basically Jumanji but in space?
Zathura.
Zathura did that and that too.
Did they really? I haven't
Yeah.
seen that movie in forever.
Yeah.
The spaceman is one of the kids.
Dax Shepard?
Dak Shepard is
that's
actually
right!
Dak Shepard is PETA from the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That guy's in a lot of stuff now. It's just nothing major. That's the same
Yeah.
guy from Five Nights at Freddy's, right?
Yeah.
I forget his name. I used to know it off the top
I
of my
always
head.
forget his name.
Yeah.
I think it's just PETA.
It is. PETA. How they didn't do that once in all
The horse is here.
of Hunger Games. Imagine if Kat just came up and said, PETA. He's like, what? She's like, nothing.
I was like, you wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get
fucking
it.
Loser.
Before your
This
time.
is why I'm dating the Hemsworth brother.
Yeah, he's going to cheat on Miley. Where are we at?
It's the funniest fucking thing, dude.
God, well, because the professor is small.
Didn't he play in the NBA?
No, he's not big enough.
Oh. I mean, neither was Steve Nash, but he fucking played.
Oh, Steve
Keep
Nash is
that
like
goddamn name
6'.
out of your mouth. Steve Nash is a 5-time MVP.
Yeah.
5-time?
He was up there.
I'm pretty sure it's like 2.
Who's
or
he coach
3.
now?
He doesn't coach anybody. He did coach Brooklyn.
He did coach Brooklyn.
Yeah, for like a year. He doesn't coach anymore. As far as I know.
Sad.
Well, he wasn't good.
DEI hire.
Yeah. They hired Steve Nash because it's Steve Nash. They didn't hire a fucking basketball coach. Are we really going to do ball talk? If we're going to do 30 minutes of ball talk every
we won't
episode,
do ball talk.
if we do 30 minutes of ball
cut.
talk episode, me and Rudy talked about it. We got to just start putting it on a Patreon or something.
Like Patreon that we don't have.
Yeah.
Haven't even put out an episode. $5, you can listen to us retards talk about sports.
That we don't really know about.
Yeah,
You just
all I
make
know
it a
is
separate
football.
thing. Just make it a separate thing. We recorded already. If we record it, just put it out. Be like, yeah, we got fucking ball talk. Rudy Tuesday ball talk. Rudy Tuesday ball talk. We're talking balls.
Big ones,
Okay.
little ones.
Just saying.
I've got a
I don't really
lovely
know.
bunch of coconuts, diddly-dee, all of them standing in a row. 1, 2, 3. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Enough!
Okay, Rudy has Tourette's. That's great.
It's the scene from The
No.
Lion King.
I haven't seen Lion King in a long time.
It's my favorite movie. I watched it every day when I was a child. That
And at
Aladdin.
33 years old, you're like, still my favorite.
100%.
Still watch it every day.
Why? You're not gonna cry when Mufasa gets pushed off the fucking
I
cliff?
haven't seen that movie since I was a child.
Still makes me cry.
How
I mean,
much,
it probably would, yeah, but like, I don't, you know.
How much
Oh boy, he's lowering his voice.
Robitussin do you think you could bring up to a pharmacist?
I actually know this, so go ahead.
Okay. I guarantee you don't.
It depends
Okay.
on how charming you are, I think.
How many bottles of Robitussin could you bring up to the counter, cash out, or not even just cash out? How many do you think you could rip open and down before he either tried to stop you or...
How much prep time do I have?
you have the time at the counter?
That's it.
But
You-
you,
Just
I mean-
me.
you can
Yeah,
only, you have to start drinking at the counter and that's it. You can't like walk up and be like sipping one.
No. You have to go up that. So
Sipping one.
what's the what's the limit? Isn't it like 4?
Yeah,
Of
so
how
the
many you
limit
can
is
buy, I don't know.
because you have to scan your license. I worked at a Target.
Just Robitussin?
No, it's all like stuff that has like narcotics in it.
I've
but-
had to do it for like Dayquil.
No,
I've had people check my
I know
ID.
what you're talking about, like Sudafed and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, just regular Robitussin?
Yeah, because it
Oh,
still has the
robo-tripping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it still
Yeah.
has the narcotic in it.
That's fair.
So
but it
you're
has
allowed-
it has the expectorant.
I think you're allowed like 4 in a month or something like that. Like there's
A
it's a
month?
really low number.
Wow.
Because we had like not underage kids, but like kids under the age of 21 coming in and like buying bottles of Robitussin.
Yeah.
And we're like, you're not sick. Like, what are you
All right.
doing, Bucko?
Tuss.
All right, let me rephrase.
Yes.
You bring up 30 bottles.
Bring up 30 bottles. You start ripping tuss.
You just put as many as you can into a Target basket, just any basket. I don't know where we're at Target,
Okay.
and you put it down on the counter. And they're like, "So you can only buy 4." You're like, "Oh, my bad," and you start guzzling.
You put down 4 of them, just give them the empty bottles. Like, here you go.
Dude, if you could.
No, just like, do you think you could hit like? You could probably down one.
So
and
before they stop you or before it hits you?
before they try to stop you.
Before they try to
Oh,
stop
you're
you,
getting
before
maybe
they
2.
before
Maybe
they try
2.
to stop you, or before they successfully stop you. Like, can I run away?
that's
Yeah,
a very-
It's just
You
as
have
long
to
as long as you're drinking, you're good. But can I
You
can I
have to
run?
Running through a Target drinking Robitussin. Just like, you'll never get me.
Dodge the spiders if you can, sir.
We're back.
Sir, you chugged 3 gallons of water, sir. No, but it's just like, oh yeah, so you have to stand your ground.
Okay.
You
Can I
have to
put a
stand-
hand on their chest? Can I?
Yeah. You can
Okay.
use any force you want, but it's how many do you think you can down before they physically stop you?
I could get 3. I could get 3 down. For
If
sure.
yeah,
Because here's
if I'm
what's gonna
putting like
happen.
taste aside,
Have you
I mean,
guys seen me drink alcohol?
if
I
I'm
can put 3 down
if I'm
pretty quick.
powering through the effects the immediate reaction my body's gonna have to just downing 3 bottles of medicine, I could do 2, somewhere between 2 and 4. 3 might be a stretch, but if I get a wimp at the cashier, I might
I'm
be able to
punching
get
that
the
kid right in the throat.
Yeah,
dude.
you can get an extra
punching
bottle
him,
in,
dude.
If
I don't
it's
give a
if
fuck.
it's, look,
If I'm in it,
if it's a good matchup, you can get an extra yard. You know what I mean?
Well, here's what I think. Here's what I think would happen. Right? Is you start guzzling one, and the guy would start going, "Sir,
yeah.
sir, you can't do, sir." And I think you could get one down in the time he has to process what's going on.
Right,
to
okay.
make the decision to stop you, yes. But if we're talking
no,
until
just to figure out what's going on right now.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one
You
bottle.
could probably down one, and then once he figures
once
it
you start
out,
opening the second one, then he's like, "What the fuck?"
well, that's the thing. You get the
but then
second
there's
one.
the shock.
It's a shock, but you
There's the
get that
shock.
second
That's
one,
true.
and then the cashier's gonna try and grab that basket.
He's gonna try. But
So you got to be ready for some torque
Yeah.
when you're guzzling.
Yeah.
that's his mistake.
Yeah.
Is that he's trying to grab the basket.
That's where you fell into my trap, sir.
Because what he should be doing is he should be hitting a button and use your customer service needed in lane 2, and then you just fucking keep going.
Yeah.
And make an eye contact. He's like, Jesus Christ.
This guy's nuts.
I'm 17 years old.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
an adult.
No, right.
There's
You know
a
what you do?
full-
You know what you do?
there's,
You
there's
go
a
to the
300-pound Rodolfo
Yeah.
down in Tuss.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
You
a
go to
tank.
the female cashier. You can get 4 down easy. She's not stopping
Yeah.
you for
yeah,
shit.
they're
Okay.
not confrontational.
Let's-
They'll make a scene, but they won't stop.
Let's
you.
cut the variable then.
Okay.
It's a average 30-year-old dude,
Mm-hmm.
not built, not like obese, just like
He is a target
Is this
worker,
the cashier or the drinker?
the cashier.
Yeah.
A 30-year-old. All right.
30-year-old,
I've seen it.
basic shape.
Sad.
You know, he's not. Yeah,
Yeah, it's sad.
he's a regular guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many think you can get down? I bet you can get down. I think like 6 to 8.
You think so?
Well, because
if he's-
the
if he-
steps, right?
Yeah.
You get the one down for sure, and then you get the second one, and then you got to battle a little bit.
Yeah.
But at what point do you think he thinks this battle is fruitless? I need to go around the counter.
Ooh, when does he give up?
I don't
Probably
know.
around bottle
When does
4
he get
gives
back?
up.
I don't know if he does give up. If he's 30 and he's a cashier, he's probably like, holy shit, another one.
All right, he takes his job seriously.
Okay.
Oh, he takes his job
Yeah,
seriously.
does take his job
Okay,
seriously.
I worked with a guy like that.
Yeah,
Fuck that guy.
exactly. He's a loser, but
Yeah.
for variable sake,
Yeah.
someone that's gonna fight.
Yeah. Okay.
A full-grown man. I think I could get 3, but that's just because I don't think I could physically drink it fast enough.
You will throw up.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you
You
gotta
will
think,
100%
Yeah,
and you
throw
gotta
up.
get them open.
Yeah.
That's an
Yeah,
obstacle.
but that's the thing.
Yeah,
You got the seal
there's the
and you got to
plastic.
clack it.
Because
Yeah.
you can't, and you can't drink and open at the same time, like unless you like hold it, like if you're.
You know,
Yeah,
it
it
should.
sounded like
if
it
you
did.
did that and you were like drinking like that, and you could rip one open, but then you got crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Because then you're like looking at them.
There's a lot of things. Yeah. If
It'd
you
be
Like
cool.
hit one of those while
You
you
know, it'd be
drink.
fun too if
That's
instead of breaking
intense.
the seals and unscrewing the cap, if you just clacked him on the counter of the register of the counter. Yeah.
just start screaming out numbers, then 2. That guy's not doing shit. I don't care.
Then
But, like,
you gotta
you
hype up
smash
the
a
crowd.
corner.
You gotta start doing this. Like,
Yeah, that's true. A diversion's good.
yeah. If you get other people into it, because there's definitely a guy online who's like, "Holy shit, that's crazy,
Yo.
honey."
On it.
He's at 4, honey.
Yeah.
But that's good though. If you just confuse him, if you just went in and was just like, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, and you start cracking him, he's like, is this a movie? Maybe it's a prank show.
Yeah. What's
Are you
going
kidding
on?
me?
Where are the cameras? Jamie
Dude.
Kennedy.
Is that really Robitussin?
With how
Yeah.
big sports betting is nowadays, a crowd will gather and they'll be like, chug, chug, chug,
Yeah,
chug,
yeah,
chug,
yeah, yeah.
chug.
What's
I
the
got
line?
$5 on 6 of them.
Yeah.
He's going for 6.
What's the over/under? 9.5. That's a pretty good deal.
He's like, you gotta smash the under. You gotta smash the under.
You give me $5, I'll give you $100 in credits. That hurt my neck. Ow. Ow. I hit my head.
Oh fuck.
I'm in pain.
I used to sell codeine in college and shit, and it's like that stuff will fuck you up, dude.
Drugs? Yeah, usually.
Well, I'm saying codeine.
I tried to
Never
do.
even-
I tried to do codeine syrup. We put it in a two
one of my
liter.
best sellers. Codeine.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Because everybody
One of
wants
my
to
best
do
sellers.
Big money.
Well, everybody wants to do lean.
Yeah, it was that time. It was fucking
Yeah.
what, 2011?
Future.
I don't think you can do it anymore.
I just
don't
fucked
think you
a
can get
bitch.
stuff with codeine in it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you
It was
can't.
a legit bottle of codeine.
And it's a prescription. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure
Yeah.
you need a
Yeah, yeah.
legit
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
there were a
saying.
couple of hoops we had to jump through to get it. You know?
Yeah.
It's like those black guys. They make you dance for it.
Everybody want that lean gut now.
Dude,
like that?
did you know? I didn't know that lean and purple drank were the same thing for a long time. Like until like last year before, I had no idea. And when you Google what is purple drank,
It's Snoop Dogg
Google's
soda.
Yeah.
Google's pretty cool about it. They're like purple drank. They say drank, so it's
Drank.
legit. They don't say purple
Yeah.
drink. They go, look, purple drank.
We've read
up.
Urban
All right,
Dictionary.
yeah. Dude, we from the streets, all right? Purple drank. It had good stuff. That's what Google says.
Is good stuff.
Good stuff.
Is that good stuff?
Is that good? Good.
Purple Drink, I'm pretty sure. I think Snoop Dogg did put out a soda called Purple Drink.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just grape juice.
It was definitely grape soda.
They need the
At
carbonation.
his age, those bubbles? Come on. At his age with
that.
those bubbles.
We're kind of a little bit of that. Yeah, so that's just been on my mind lately.
Well, you see, the other day I was standing in line in Target. And
Yeah. Well, it was when I worked at CVS, and I was just thinking, like, what can I do?
yeah.
Ain't no fuss when you're drinking the tuss.
So the company policy when I worked there was,
Yeah.
you are allowed to stop somebody as long as they're in the store, right?
Physically?
Well, kind of physically.
What do they mean stop someone?
So like I
Steelers.
clotheslined a girl by accident one time.
By accident?
Accident.
No one saw that. He did the quote
Quote,
marks.
unquote.
It wasn't an accident. He's been waiting his whole
Yeah,
life to
I just
legally
went
hit a woman.
fucking. she
I was directing a customer
She
to the
was
bathroom.
stealing shit, and I just fucking went
He
like
saw
that.
it.
and
Rudy
I
was
just-
like, I got this one.
Sized her up.
I got this one by myself. Jeffrey, don't.
Yeah. Everyone stay back.
Watch
Martin.
this.
Yeah.
It was like, did
Dude,
Rudy,
she blew through both glass doors.
after you clotheslined her?
Yeah. So she
Was
got
she
hit with the
flying
clothesline.
feet first?
Dude, she fucking
Fucking pencil dive
she
sideways?
hit my arm, bounced off it, and then just went forward, went through
Fucking-
both fucking glass doors, bent them, and then just went into the parking lot, and we all had to stand at the doors like fucking
Yeah.
dogs waiting for their owners.
Yeah.
Dude, she was on the tuss, dude. She fucking ripped 3 bottles in the aisle before you caught her. Dude. She was like, I got to build up the confidence to steal this TV.
Adrenaline's crazy, but it would have been funny if, like, she was on the ground, like, bleeding profusely with glass stuck in her neck, and you're just like,
Oh.
my bad. Are you hurt?
I tried to catch you.
Thanks. Please come again.
Thank you for shopping at Target.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks
Rudy,
for shopping.
Rudy
at
with,
Target.
Rudy with 2 broken knees walking over like, yeah, I got you.
The funniest thing of the whole story is I was in a full mechanic's outfit. Like those fucking it was
Why
really
were you at work?
it was really cold, so I was like wearing like a full like
Coverall.
onesie thing. And just fucking
Were you a cart getter
I was getting
at
carts
the time?
at the time.
Yeah.
I was getting carts.
I was getting
Yeah.
carts.
I was looking for a promotion. Clothesline a bitch.
They made me head of security.
They're like, Rudy, I didn't realize you were assistant manager material.
It would have been sweet if she, like, ran through the 2 doors, passed out right in front of him, and you just grabbed her by the hair and dragged her back in. It's like, back on our side.
Didn't get past the red balls, did you, honey?
Like, it's a wipeout. Yeah. I have to jump these.
You're in my world now.
Did you
You're not
throw
going to
her-
like the mud tornado after this.
Did you throw her in the carts and then push her and the carts back in?
Yeah.
And then you were like, damn.
Fold that bitch up.
Why is it stuck? It's stuck. Oh, I
There's
gotta
a
take her
pebble.
out.
There's a pebble. God damn it.
No. One of the funniest things I ever saw working at, I don't know why why I'm just telling fucking Target stories now, but
That's how the
the
day goes.
funniest thing I ever saw was it was right when like trans people started coming out and stuff and like being like
Like a line of
Like
cars.
outside?
yeah no, yeah they were cool with like walking around and stuff and
After
this-
COVID, when the trans
this
started coming out.
person was in full female garb, right? Stilettos.
She just looted a chest.
Dude, taller than me. Like, had to be about 6'6", right? In full heel.
Oh, yeah.
Walks into the store, baby deers. All over the place, and then fucking slams into the ground, dude. And me and my buddy are just standing in the fucking dollar section like... Dude. They jumped up so fast.
It's my first day, asshole.
I'm like, you gotta do a little bit of prep work. You know what I mean? Like,
Walk in the mirror, bitch.
Walk in the mirror.
That's what
are
I'm
we doing?
Hold on.
You know what it is? Is they roll
Uh-oh.
in with
Guys, this is getting cut.
Yeah, this is all good, guys. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'm
You
gonna
think
say
we
it
can
anyway.
keep in the... Yeah, go
Listen,
ahead. I'm just saying. This
it's-
train...
They can't start with high heels. Girls don't. You gotta start with some flats.
You gotta
You
walk
think
before
you
you can
wore a
run.
pair
You
of
gotta walk before you
fucking
can
work
run.
boots for 60 years and you could just swap over? No.
They were kind of hot, not gonna lie.
Gay.
Nice.
Whatever.
We're back.
Oh,
You know what I gotta show you guys?
yeah.
Actually, I don't know if we could. I'll probably have to show it after, but I gotta show you guys. You say my favorite rapper is Kendrick,
Yes.
and it is. But
I was like, for good reason, but yeah.
but I think my number. Have you guys heard of Lyrical Lively?
Is that Blake Lively, but like she puts a sideways hat on?
I wish.
That would be sick.
It's so she went viral in like
It
2015.
is a woman.
She went viral in like 2015, and it was a guy that was like, "Yo, this old lady just sold me your mixtape outside the gas station."
Goddamn.
And he played it. He was like, "Yo, this is kind of fire." I found her. She's an 80-year-old woman,
Oh.
and they set her up with some hot beats. Yo,
She just goes hard. She's like, yeah, and then fucking goes off.
dog.
That'd
She
be
has a
sick.
song called "Get Behind Me." Say, can I show you this song real
Yes.
quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we gonna?
Is this
have-
like Drac?
Is this gonna be like in?
Drake?
No, Drac. The old man that dresses up like Dracula.
No.
So funny.
That
man.
guy's
That guy's
hilarious.
This is a serious thing.
He's not a rapper. He just says
No,
the
he just says
funniest
crazy as
stuff.
shit, dude.
I had a guy when I was in training for my job. A guy who was like, "New Drac just dropped." I was like, "Yo, it's crazy." You're
Guy's
like,
cool.
"I gotta give an update."
Honestly, dude.
They're funny.
She's a Christian rapper.
Well, do it to the mic.
I'll probably cut this. The copyright.
Ooh.
You want to know the cutest thing though?
This
Listen
woman
to-
in general?
No, listen to right after she giggles. She's like, she's like, oh my, I can't believe I just did that. I just said that. Yeah. Oh.
You lost your biggest battle when I gave the Lord my heart. Oh, give me.
You know, it's so cute.
Oh, dude.
get that part as the outro,
Yo, that's my favorite part of almost any song ever.
That's
When I
awesome.
gave the Lord my heart.
Oh.
that was surprisingly good.
I
Yeah.
told you.
I
Yeah.
was not expecting to
That
like
was
it that
really
much.
good.
This is an old Southern like Baptist lady. I've looked her up on Spotify. She has like 2 albums, 2 or 3.
Goddamn.
And they're all like rap, but it's very Christian and it's like a lot of Bible verses. But she legit goes in.
It's almost
Yeah,
as good
sick.
as Jesus Christ is my
True.
dude.
That
I
does
would
go
say-
hard.
but
that
that was
does go
satire.
hard.
But that was satire.
That was satire,
Yeah.
yes, but
That's
it was
good.
still legitimately
Yeah.
very fun to listen to.
Yes.
Dude, she honestly, I was like, if this was what Christian music really was, I'd bop to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like the other one is
I'd be
what
able to
does
save
the-
you guys.
Dude, it's like what does the word say? And you're like, what does it say? And she,
What is Luke 2:43?
dude, she fucking. So I looked her up on Spotify. She has her albums. Not only that, she read like a 31 chapter book.
Is that
On
the second
Spotify.
album?
No,
She
like a
did a
book-
rap album and an audiobook.
it's like a book about a ladybug, and you're like, what is this broad doing? She's a genius.
She's a
She
genius.
wait. She
goddamn G.
she wrote a 31 chapter book about a ladybug.
I don't know if she did, but she reads one on Spotify. I'll look at it real quick.
I love it.
She's busy.
I love this woman, dude.
She's the coolest thing to happen since sliced bread.
Yeah.
And once she dies, I think the world's gonna get a little. Oh shit!
Yeah, because we don't have the
Is she
word of the
dead?
Lord on our side.
No.
Fucking
She
Satan's
has-
gonna crawl back in all our hearts when she's gone, dude.
She has 4 albums.
Oh.
Yo, she's gone off since last time you checked.
Yeah.
So when she popped off, it was
Uh-huh.
Great
real
album.
quick.
Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 15.
Oh, this feels like a Johnny Cash song right now.
Solomon goes hard.
Oh, you'd think, right? You're like, this is gonna be like a normal white person song.
John 15, verse 7.
Like production is fine. She actually goes for it. She's
Yeah.
not nervous. She's
She
like,
makes
let's,
it.
She's like, let's
She's
do it.
make- yeah.
Let's do it.
Our hearts are ground. It's not those words. Is wisdom found?
Oh, is wisdom found? Is it found? Dude,
God damn.
That's pretty
know.
good. I like it. Respectfully.
they did a remix in 2024 of "Get Behind Me, Satan" with YNS Nose Art.
I like the original better so far.
Wow.
The original goes hard.
Yeah, it goes too hard.
When you talk about an 80-year-old lady, you got to go OG.
Yeah.
OG.
God damn. What I'm trying to say is God is good all the time,
Praise the Lord.
and all the time God is good.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Can I get an amen?
Preach,
Amen.
brother.
Ha!
Preach.
Thank you. I will. Jesus said, "Where can a motherfucker get some barbecue?"
Hey, yo, have you seen the bacon?
You should cut all that stuff and just do and open back up like a weird cut and then just Jesus said. That's what you should. You cut all that and then go straight to Jesus said.
The Lord saith unto me, he says, "Child, why you ain't been going to get?" I don't know. Nothing's gonna top what I did.
I haven't been to church. I haven't been to
Damn
church.
it. He said, "Child, why you been acting a fool?" Yes, yes. He said
Acting a damn
unto
fool.
me, "Why you been acting churlish?"
Damn, child.
All right. Probably a lot of that get cut.
I said, "Oh Lord, there's a fire." That's what it sounded like you were about to do.
I said, "Oh Lord, there's a fire
In California.
in California."
And they deserve it. Got that.
They always dab their
Dab-
heads.
dab-
Yeah, they always dab their...
No, but have you guys seen the video of that white Baptist female preacher where she's talking about like oil and shit? And she's like, "What do you use to cook chicken?" And the whole
I've
congregation's
seen
like,
this.
Oil. She's like, "What do you use to cook steak?" Oil. "What do you use to cook bacon?" And the crowd goes, "Oil." She goes, "No, you don't use oil. You know why? Because bacon make its own oil." And the fucking
They go nuts. They're
they
like,
go nuts, dude. They're like,
Bacon make-
"Oh Lord,
they can make its own grease.
Have you seen the
be
one?
like bacon.
Have you
Make your own oil."
Let the Lord rain
It's a
down
good
upon me.
Have you seen the one where the
Your neighbors. Like, yo.
That old guy that goes to Florida every fucking winter.
Have you seen the one where the pastor admits to hitting a child?
No.
You haven't seen that one?
It sounds familiar, but I don't
He
remember.
was like,
no.
I was at a school, and I was taking care of these children, and this one child, he would always get on my nerves. He was always acting up. His name was Stephen. Mm-hmm. And one day I saw Stephen acting unholy, and I walked up to him, and I just wham right in the bread basket.
have seen this,
I mean,
yeah.
I just crumpled the kid, and I leaned in and I said, "When are you gonna stop playing games with God?" Ooh. Maybe the badassest line
so
ever.
cold, dude.
That's hard as shit.
Damn.
When do you stop playing games with God?
God.
All right, we gotta. It's probably 8:33.
Yeah.
Probably head over there.
Head over.
Thanks for listening to episode Dos.
Yeah.
Numero uno, por favor.
Listen to number 1, please.
Yeah.
¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué pasó?
Yeah.
Like I did crush it in Spanish. Whatever, fine.
Anything to plug?
I nailed that.
Anything to plug? We're all not getting booked right
No,
now.
I'm not currently booked
Nope.
on anything. But if any
Hey.
of you guys are listening and you like what you heard, please book any of the 3 of us. Any of the
Oh,
very sad,
Or all of
lonely.
us at the same time.
I'm cutting that. No,
We're afraid.
We're not.
Gross.
We openly say we're afraid of Brec, but deep down, I think we're all afraid of me being suicidal.
I got gross.
Okay.
I got gross. Once you started begging, I said, ew.
I was riffing.
Ew.
I was riffing.
I was riffing. I was riffing the
tried my
bag, dude.
best.
Dude, call me Ken Riffy Jr., dude.
I'm not letting
I'm
you steal
trying.
that. I'm not letting you steal that.
No, it's the first one that came to mind, and I
What are
was
you,
like,
the crab man? Fuck off, dude.
They call me the Riffler.
I wish we had video.
Yeah, right. Visual jokes. Nothing to plug. Come to Mike's in the Providence area, and stay healthy.